White throat, also from Africa. There's a lot of different types of monitors from Africa. To be fair, it's monitor land basically. You've got your Niles, which are probably, well, which are your largest African species. I have one in the shop, but he's not friendly enough to introduce to people.
The black throat, which is between these two. The
black throat, to be fair, a black throat is slightly bigger than an Eddie. Not an Eddie, than a Douglas. Slightly bigger. You're looking at about 4.5 foot for the average white throat. Although he doesn't look 4.5 foot, he basically is. If you measure him,
yeah, he's 3 foot.
He's 3 foot, so he's about right. I'm afraid my money's on Doug, I'm afraid. So.
Yeah, mine is too.
I probably did.
Oh no.
Must be some sort
is that you pulling at his lead, or is he actually
snaking? Sort of thing, like sharks with like
now, if you can all see him with his tongue, obviously monitor species very much like snakes in that respect. Jacob's organ, which allows them, well, like I was saying, smelling with their tongue, layman terms obviously, that's what we're looking at. He's working out what's going on, it's a new environment for him. It would hurt. To be fair, I'd rather have been bitten by any of those snakes I showed you today than him.
Yep.
Easily, any day.
Same as Eddie. I wouldn't mind being bitten by Eddie.
Still that.
I know what they can do with
Snakes don't carry on until they hear a click.
They wouldn't whip your eye out, but they certainly, it depends if your eye's right next to them.
They're not scared of the king,
you watch that Austin Stevens
They're not scared of the king of the beast, lion.
No, they're not.
I know that because I heard of it in Debbie 60.
Oh, I know you've watched that, have you? Brilliant.
Bloody Sky TV.
I know.
Yeah, I saw that in Debbie 60.
So who's your favourite then? Who do you like watching on that?
Deep action.
Okay.
I like monitors.
You like the monitors? And what's the biggest monitor lizard in the world? Come on and tell me.
That one.
What's the biggest? The fattest, the chunkiest?
Komodo dragon!
Have you heard of a Komodo dragon? You haven't? There's a really big lizard, big fat lizard called a Komodo. That's the type of monitor. But it isn't the longest, it's not the longest monitor, you've got a crocodile monitor, which is slightly longer. But it's longer and lean, whereas your Komodo is just fat and chunky. It's all muscle, all muscle. I'll get you a Croc monitor.
Crocodile monitors are actually quite easy to get hold of.
Yeah, but I couldn't do you a Komodo.
I want it, but you could.
Come on, Eddie. Beardy's as big as I go.
I know.
We have two. Tom?
Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I'll go underneath.
Warning shots. Yeah, he is eat like anything you get. Chickens.
Yeah, you just stay there. You look fat compared to him. I know, if I had some cheese, he'd be as active as that. As I don't, I end up with an Eddie. A deadwood.
Yes.
It's because he's like your cousin, so.
That's because I eat Ramsey.
Because this one will fight with its tail. This one will fight with its tail. Where it's got the bigger tail, it's got the marking on him, he's only got a small tail. He's got a small stocky one. He's got a small stocky one, so we use his body where that one is. That's the cheeky one, you see him running over to lions and nicking a bit of meat and taking it again.
Is he?
Yeah, you're good.
Can I borrow Dave? Now, it seems a bit pathetic doing a talk on something so small. Those of you who haven't met Dave before, this is Dave. Now, Dave is from South America, like the anaconda earlier. If you heard me mention that the anaconda will take on Caiman, likewise Caiman will take on anacondas of a suitable size. Now this is a 5-6 month old baby. He was bred over here in the UK. His parents live up in Kent. Now, we don't know the sex of this animal yet, but males often reach to about between 7 and 8 foot. Females between 5 and 6. Now, they're classed as Caiman.
Got him?
They are a Caiman, but they are still big. People automatically think Caiman, little Croc. That's not right. You got your black Caiman, which is still a 10, 12 foot animal. Oh, no. Now, look at the head, it's 100% safe. To be fair, if he bit you, it'd be like a little love bite.
There we go.
Anyone who wants to do a little stroke.
Calm down. There we go. There we go.
Very soft belly. So what I'll do in a minute, I'll come around the other way. You can stroke his belly. See how soft he is. If you move back, mate. Move back a bit. Otherwise,
He's a bit temperamental. Maybe go and squat over there with him.
I'll give you mine and he can then just run around in it.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah. If it's easy, let him run. My head's going in front of you now.
It's alright, mate. It's alright.
He's going to have one running and one swatting.
now with crocodilians like this, all the power is downwards. The power of this little guy is immense. Keep it on my finger, he would not let go. It'd be on. Yet, if I wanted to keep his mouth closed, I could do this to him and it would be literally, put your finger up if you like that, and you could get a fully grown adult one of these, put your hands down, the upwards motion, the power of the guy is nothing. It's the downwards force, which bones, anything, wouldn't stand a chance. Now, I'm not going to show you on such a small animal, but literally the eyes on these have 2 sets of eyelids, and you can actually almost physically, on a large specimen, push their eyes right into their skull. This is for predators really, and just quite mad.
Cheeses and monitors Achilles tendons.
Now this tail again, we've got part of the fatness over here. If you look at these 2 guys, I know they're
And the other
monitors.
one's up there.
Again,
That's why we put in.
fat reserve here. Now, obviously with reptiles, we've seen snakes, we've seen lizards, we've got crocodilians, we've seen tortoises inside. There's only one other reptile we haven't mentioned, which, to be fair, no point going in much detail. You know what I'm talking about, Rick? You're looking lost. What have I not mentioned? What have we not got here? We've got crocodilians, we've got snakes, we've got lizards, we've got tortoises and turtles.
The Nile.
Sicilians?
No, we're talking reptiles here.
The Nile.
What's the only thing that isn't classed in any of those groups?
I don't know.
Begins with a T.
Turtles?
Begins with a T.
I've no idea, Phil.
Don't let me down.
What?
New
Oh,
Zealand.
Chutaras!
There we go. There we go.
Hey!
New Zealand.
They do. They do. Do we know anywhere? Don't know anywhere in the country.
Yes. Chester.
Chester Zoo have some. Chester Zoo.
Chester are the only guys with them. They've got 3.
They got
And they're at least 40 years old and they live over 100 years.
They live a hell of a long time.